invest in yourself, do for self. Assalamu alaikum.
Individuals who move into a neighborhood for diversity and culture and then become the demise of said diversity and culture. Studies show that D.C. has the highest percentage of gentrifying neighborhoods in the country. A growing number of longtime district residents can no longer afford to live in the area with the average rent at more than $2,100 a month. And for those left, they're trying to preserve the culture of their neighborhoods and the history of their city.
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Frank. How you doing today, sir?
Wa alaikum salam, my brother. I'm well, inshallah.
Brother, give us a small spill of what we got going on here today, brother.
Oh, man, we are here in collaboration. The Mighty FOI Training Grounds was a beautiful community partner of ours. And of course, Brother Tuttle just trying to be the bridge. But we are here. This is the third stop with a citywide tour. Well, not citywide, primarily these two wards on the northern side, if you will, of Washington, D.C. This is the third stop. The first stop we did southeast, which is Ward 7, and the whole concept is live in peace. So we say live in peace, not rest in peace.
Assalamu alaikum, dear brother. What does it mean for you, brother, for our unification? I see you got peace in your chest, brother.
Yes, sir.
So, with that mean peace, brother, we gotta be in harmony with God, the Creator. So, from your segment, your point of view, brother, what can we do to better our community?
I mean, we gotta speak to one another with a kind heart. You know, stop thinking that each other is a threat to each other. The more that we can see each other, our brother, as an actual brother, I think that will better our community. We just gotta show each other love. Stop hating on each other. You know, stop thinking that we trying to take something from one another. You know, stop seeing someone who looks like us as a threat, like they see us as a threat. Let's look at ourselves like we beautiful. You know, let's love each other. Each brother out here has something of value to give and offer. Let's use it. You know, let's utilize all of these resources we have, especially within our community, to advance us, to move us forward. Instead of stepping on each other or being this crab in the barrel mentality that we typically have here, let's use each other to boost each other up like the military does. Stand on each other's shoulders so we can get to the top, and then when we get to the top, reach back and pull each other up. That's what I think, bro.
Oh man, that was excellent, bro. Thank you, black man.
No problem, bro.
Our New Life Ministries of DC, who was out here prior to us coming, and so graciously allowed us to do what God's work is here with Pastor Lyles. I'm on behalf of Muhammad's Mosque number 4, Washington, DC. We're giving out to our people who are definitely in need, and we're the servants, and we're serving one another, Christian, Muslims. We ain't set tripping, we're one family. Okay? So that's Pastor Lyles.
Yes. I thank God for Minister Troy and our brothers from Temple number 4. We are here as a team. We are here as God's children and God's servants to serve our brothers and sisters in Christ. There is too much division in our country and in our community. We can only make a difference and change things and transform our community when we work together. So I thank God for this man of God, amen, and this opportunity to work with our brothers. And I am looking forward, Minister Troy, I'm looking forward to us doing greater things.
Yes.
Praise God.
Without
Hallelujah.
love, praise God. And on behalf of Minister Abdul Kadir Muhammad, who I assist in the ministry, we look forward to working with you as well and
Yes.
doing great things. And we thank Brother Matthew for making it possible for us to do on this realm, pass out over 100 and some bags, nutritious bags for our people as well. And they already was giving food out. Already doing the work. So we join hands doing the work together in Washington, D.C.
That's right.
They consider the worst, but we consider the best what God wants us to be.
Yes.
Economics is the business of life itself. In the word business is business, and what is the activity of life? The activity of life for every living creature is to do something for itself. I opened my window to my bedroom the other day, and I saw all these hornets. And they had built a nest right up in the corner of where my window opens. And I looked at that and I said, nah, the Bible is sure right. Foxes has holes and birds have nests. And our people are homeless, out of doors, and naked. Something is wrong with that picture. And that's why the scripture refers to us as a dead people, not physically dead, but mentally dead, spiritually dead, because had we been alive, we would be in the business of life. And what is that? Preparing food, clothing, shelter for yourself and your people. Having land where you can dig into that earth and produce products to give to your people and sell the surplus, making trade and commerce a part of the activity of living people. So when we say business is warfare, it shouldn't be that way. But it is that way when black people decide that we are going to do something to help ourselves. The enemy that has been sucking the lifeblood out of us all of these years feels threatened because our pocketbook has been their bank. And they keep going in, building, and while we're sitting, suffering. So with us, when we do business, it's warfare with them. So we've got to be on a war footing too. So every business in this city of Chicago, when our brothers and sisters came up from the South in the early 20th century, they knew what segregation caused them to have to do. They had their own this, their own that. So when they came up from the South, the Southern black man was the top businessman, and Chicago was the mecca of black entrepreneurship. But every generation, it got weaker and weaker, and now those same business people that made Chicago our mecca for business, Detroit, a mecca for business, New York, a mecca for business. Now everywhere you look, we are out of business, and foreigners, immigrants are in our community taking the lifeblood of our community. So we've got to look at it like it's warfare. You can't go in the Chinese community and set up a chow mein shop. No, you can't go in the Italian community and set up noodles. As much as we like noodles, we're going to have our own. You can't even set up a barbecue place And that's because they can do the same thing, and they feel they can do it better. We got to do something for self and fight to preserve, protect, and develop where we live and give our people our needs.